Students, now we will do exercise 8D, question number 1. If x equals minus 3, y equals 5 and z equals minus 2, evaluate the following. Okay, students, what is evaluation? The process of substituting numbers for variables in an algebraic expression to obtain the answer is called evaluation. Now we have to substitute the numbers for variables. What are the variables? X, Y and Z. These are the variables. These X, Y and Z are the variables, and negative 3, 5 and negative 2 are the numbers. Okay. We have to substitute the numbers for variables. In the first part, x plus y minus z is question given to you, and these are the variables. Now in the next step, we will substitute the numbers in the variables. X is equals to negative 3. Now instead of x, we will write negative 3. This is for substituting numbers for variables. This plus sign copy down from the above step from the question. Now value of y is 5. We will substitute 5 in variable. Instead of y, we will write 5. This is called substituting numbers for variables. This negative sign we will bring down from the question. Z is a variable and its number is negative 2. Its value or its number is negative 2. Instead of Z, we will write negative 2. In the next, this is called substituting numbers in the variables. Now in the next step, what we have to do, we have to simplify. And when we will simplify negative 3 and positive 5, it will give us positive 2. And okay, we have written negative 2 inside the parentheses because of this negative sign with 2, and because of this negative sign outside, we will write the value of z inside the parentheses. Again, I am repeating, because of this negative sign, we will put the value of z. The value of z is negative 2. We have to write negative 2 inside the parentheses. Okay, I was telling you that now we will simplify it, or we will remove the parentheses in the next step, and we will simplify these two numbers, negative 3 and positive 5. Now I need a pencil for this. Okay. Negative 3 and positive 5 gives us positive 2. How negative 3 and positive 5 gives us a negative, the positive 2? Negative 3 means 3 negative signs, and positive 5 means 5 positive signs. 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, a positive sign will be cancelled by a negative sign, and 2 positive signs are left, so positive 2. Negative 3 and positive 5 gives us positive 2. Negative 3 and positive 5 gives us negative 2. Positive 2, sorry. Okay, now we have to remove this parenthesis. For this, we have to multiply this negative sign with this positive sign, and it will give us a positive sign. And the other explanation is that when there is negative sign outside the parenthesis, the inside sign of the number will be changed. The negative sign will be changed into positive. I have given you 2 explanations for this positive sign. Now the next is positive 2 and positive 2 gives us 4. Okay, positive 4 or simple 4, and this is our answer. Next is 2x minus 3y plus z. Okay, now 2x means that 2 times x minus 3y means 3 times y plus z. Now we will, in the next step, we will put the numbers instead of variables. X, y and z are the variables. You can see 2, we will write 2 as it is, and instead of, in place of x, we will put the value of x, which is negative 3. Now 2 times x means 2 times 3. Next is negative sign. We will copy down from the above step. 3, copy down from the above step. Y will be written inside the parentheses. The value of y, which is 5, will be written inside the parentheses. Parentheses means multiplication, and 3y means 3 times y, which also means multiplication. That negative 3 is multiplying by y. Here also parenthesis means that negative 3 is multiplying by 5. A positive sign as it is, and the value of z is negative 2. So negative 2 will be written inside the parenthesis. Okay. Now next step is multiplication, because this parenthesis means multiplication. And now when we will multiply 2 times 3, it will give us 6. Now we have to multiply the signs also. 3 has negative sign and 2 has a positive sign. Positive sign multiplied by negative sign gives us negative sign, right? Similarly, here also first we will multiply the numbers and then we will multiply the signs, as we have done in this case. First we have multiplied the numbers and then we have multiplied the signs. Here also 5 means positive 5. Okay. In this, let's first multiply. Let's first multiply uh, sign with the sign. Friends, now I will multiply the sign with the sign first. Negative sign multiplied by the positive sign gives us a negative sign. 3 times 5 gives us 15. Similarly here, multiply a sign with the sign. Positive multiplied by negative gives us negative. Okay, and 2 will remain as it is. Now in the next step, negative 6, negative 15 and negative 2 gives us negative 23. I will now tell you how negative 6, negative 15 and negative 2 gives us negative 23. Negative 6 means negative sign 3, 4, 5, 6 times. Negative 15 means negative sign 15 times. 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. And negative 2 means negative sign 2 times. Now how many negative signs in total? Total they are 23 negative signs. Negative 23 means that there are 23 negative signs. These are very easy questions. I hope you will understand these questions.